Morning, everybody.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Hey, good morning.
You had a late
Good
night,
morning.
huh?
Yeah, everybody did. So,
Thank you for waiting, sir.
yeah. Okay, we're ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good morning. Harris County Sheriff Ed Gonzalez. This morning at approximately 7 a.m., Jose Gilberto Rodriguez was taken into custody. Initially, at about 6:13 this morning, once again, an alert citizen called in a suspicious vehicle call. Our deputy responded very quickly, arrived a couple minutes after, and began searching the neighborhood. We're out here in the Cypress area, so it's possible that he was casing the neighborhood in search of his next victim. So thanks to the alert work of that citizen and swift action, we were able to get involved. The deputy began searching the neighborhood and came upon the vehicle that we had presented to the media, and he was still in that same Nissan Sentra, and he spotted him around Tower Oaks and Jones. A brief pursuit began at that point that lasted about 14 minutes, and about, again, 6:56 this morning, he was taken into custody after that brief vehicle pursuit at the 12,100 block of Wortham Lane which is here in North Eldridge Parkway, at Fallbrook. It's been a long night. North Eldridge Parkway in Fallbrook. And that's where Deputy Reyes with the Harris County Sheriff's Office and other Harris County Sheriff's Office deputies quickly were able to take him into custody without incident at that point. There is a pistol inside the vehicle. Obviously, the vehicle will be processed, and there's still a lot of loose ends that need to be tightened up. But again, I want to just commend the hard work of the Harris County Sheriff's Office homicide investigators that have been working around the clock on this. To all our law enforcement partners, Chief Acevedo and the Houston Police Department that have also been investigating murders, and we've had a unified command on this, and so everybody was out on the ground searching countywide, and so we're very relieved. Want to thank actually all the partners. DPS has also been out here helping us, and everyone else. And so again, once again, the faith that we have in Texas law enforcement to get the job done. And again, very proud of our Harris County Sheriff's Office deputies, Deputy Reyes this morning in particular, with his teammates that made the traffic stop that ultimately apprehended him. So we're very relieved this morning because, again, we feel that he was possibly casing the area. Once again, we're out here in the Cyfair area, which he was known to frequent. And so it was possible that he was looking to score his next victim. And so we're very relieved and again very thankful to the citizens of Harris County for calling in, being diligent, and reporting this to us so that we could take action. So any questions?
Sheriff, you already had the sheriff's deputies in place in this area, specifically waiting for him to come back to this area.
Correct. We've been all across the county, but we knew that this was one of the areas that he had targeted before, obviously the proximity to other victims. And so we've been out in high alert out here. All our deputies everybody's been working around the clock on this. We all did, our homicide investigators, everyone has been on the job around the clock. And so very thankful again to HPD, everybody that's out here, our deputies, our patrol deputies that are on the ground all the time and are on the spot, Johnny on the spot, so they got the job done.
You were also here because his parents live in the area?
Yeah, they do live in the area. So again, he's been known to frequent this area, either this or the East Tex corridor. So those were areas of concentration for us. But of course, we didn't want to get tunnel vision and limit it only to these areas. So we were spread all throughout the region.
Is this kind of surprising? Someone who actually saw him in the car says he was just driving like a normal passerby.
It's not surprising because, again, thanks to all the media's help and everybody and our efforts to get the message out, I think everybody was on high alert. A lot of concerns out there, and rightfully so. So people called it in, and that's what we ask. If you see something suspicious, no matter how minimal it may be, call it in. In this case, it really paid off, and we were able to get on him very quickly, and we're glad it ended without incident. And again, a collective sigh of relief and for everybody.
Sheriff, is he cooperating?
It's still early in the investigation. That's what we're going to figure out. We'd like to find out what the motive was or the underlying motives were in this crime spree that occurred. So we'll see what information we could
After
glean.
releasing that picture yesterday, did you all get get a lot more calls and tips, or just people scared that he might have already been in their area?
We did receive a high number of calls, and we were vetting them all. We worked collaboratively with the Houston Police Department on it. Again, we had a unified command, so we were screening those calls and trying to respond in real time to them. Some were maybe previous hours, long, but we were diligent throughout the night, following up on phone calls.
Sheriff, can you tell us about the pursuit? Did he resist, the chase, any of that?
Pursuit lasted roughly about 14 minutes. He was taken into custody about 6:56, and my understanding is that he was taken into custody without incident after the brief pursuit. And so we're relieved because, again, there was a pistol in his vehicle, so we're just relieved no one else got hurt.
Did you all block the street? Does that kind of block his way of getting from Wortham Landing to North Eldridge? We were up there as he was kind of going back and forth around Eldridge.
Yeah, I don't have all the details about the stop itself, but I know that Deputy Reyes and our deputies that are out here as well, just teamwork, just came together and were able to successfully conduct the traffic stop, felony traffic stop.
The address that he was supposed to be at when he was on parole, is that known to you guys, and is that near here? Should he have been? Was he living near here, or should we know?
It's not near here. The last address we knew was a halfway house down in the 5th Ward area, which is off the East Tex corridor, which was another point of interest for us out in that corridor.
Do you think that's anything in his parents' house?
Hold on a second.
He was not supposed to be in his parents' house.
He was just floating around the last couple days, so we were just searching all the different areas, but no specific location. He was just jumping around.
Are you looking for anything other than the 5 incidents that you guys talked about yesterday, so the 3 murders that invasion and the driver?
Well, our follow-up is still ongoing, in all these cases, and again, we ask the public still if they have other information on other crimes, robberies or other things that may have happened during this time or before, then we'd like to know. So, we'll continue to have an open mind and look into, researching this fully and making sure that we find out if he was involved in any other crimes.
Did he say anything when he was being taken in?
Not really. Not at this time. Not early on.
You found a pistol in his car. Are you surprised that it came to an end without violence toward a law enforcement officer?
It could have gone a number of ways, and obviously, with him already having committed several murders, we're fearful that, again, he could take other lives, and I'm just thankful that none of our deputies were hurt in this or other citizens. So